The SaskTel Phones for a Fresh Start program provides no-cost cell phones and phone cards to Saskatchewan women fleeing domestic violence.
The phone makes a difference for all the women who receive them, but I'm thinking of how many times I've heard that the phones have given women a sense of self-esteem, that they feel like they're able to be independent and make their own choices now that they have a phone. So abusive partners often monitor their partner's phones as a means of control. They're checking messages, they're controlling the phone, they're not letting them have a phone. One of the women who received a phone had relayed that she wanted to get a job, and for people who are trying to flee domestic violence, being able to keep a job or find a job is often a very crucial step in being able to get out. And for this woman, she hadn't been able to get a job because her husband was interfering in her job-seeking efforts. When she got the phone for a fresh start, then she was able to receive calls from employers and she got a job. So that was just a huge step in her journey to being able to make her own choices and be independent and stay safe.
In our modern day society, if you don't have a cell phone, you are lacking something very crucial in terms of being available for accessing housing, accessing employment, being in contact with the school where your children are. When you think of the safety implications, if there are restraining orders in place, if there is a partner who's lurking around the neighborhood, if there is a partner going to school trying to pick up the children, for this woman to have access to instant communication from all the players who are helping her move forward in her new life, it's crucial, and it makes such an important difference in their ability to feel strong at this very, very difficult transitioning point in their lives.
Since 2009, the SaskTel Phones for a Fresh Start program has helped thousands of women fleeing domestic violence.
We've been so lucky to work with Paths and hear the stories about what a difference a phone has made for these women who are starting their lives again. And it's very fulfilling to know that we're making a difference.
When we first started working with Paths and Phones for a Fresh Start program, we really didn't know what to expect. And we started out giving them, I think, 100 phones and 100 prepaid cards.
Here we have some of the phones that were donated by SaskTel. And you can see that we have a whole package of prepaid $20 phone cards here.
We started with 5 shelters. Today, we are working with 21 shelters through Paths, providing, again, more cell phones and prepaid phone cards for them.
It's an amazing thing as a staff member to be able to do something for the women that you know is going to make a significant difference in their life. And so when we're able to tell the women about the SaskTel Phones for a Fresh Start program, and they actually understand they're getting a brand new phone and it comes activated and it comes with prepaid minutes. So it's good to go from the minute I hand her the box. It's like it's Christmas Day for these women, and they're so happy, and it is one of the perks, I guess, of being able to work with women in very difficult circumstances, but offer them this piece of hope and a tool for building their future.
It feels really good to know that we are helping so many women when they are in a very vulnerable state in their life, and it feels good that we're able to give them the tools that they need to start their life over again.
Not only does the SaskTel Phones for a Fresh Start program help women fleeing domestic violence, it has also kept over 100,000 used cell phones from going into the landfill.
SaskTel definitely saw a problem with so many people throwing out their phones. Over 90% of a phone can be recycled, and we get funds from that so that we can turn them into new phones and phone cards for women in transition.
We really appreciate the generosity of the people of Saskatchewan in taking the time to donate their used cell phones to SaskTel for this program. Some people might think that because it's older that no one will want it, or it's just a piece of junk laying around the drawer. It's not. It has valuable components that can be recycled. The funds that are raised from that go to this wonderful program that will help women and children build new lives. So I definitely want to encourage everyone to make sure that their phones aren't sitting in the drawer, and you can be part of the Phones for a Fresh Start program too.
Donate your used phones now at SaskTel stores and participating dealers. If you have program ideas that you'd like to see on maxTV Local On Demand, write us at max.local@sastel.com.